got my new camera set up, so you're gonna have to tell me if you like it, if you think it looks good. The lighting is very low actually, so you're gonna have to tell me if I need to adjust it. From the viewfinder that I have, it actually looks pretty good, but you know, that could change. If you like the new camera, go ahead and give it a like on this video and subscribe, and we will continue to work on the quality of the videos and the content that we put out, and hopefully you guys enjoy all of it. So I got 2 brushes from the store when I went and picked up some stuff for my husband, and they were on a different hook, and this one looked bigger, so I got both of them thinking that they were going to be different brushes. They are the same exact one after like reading them, because all I have is this Morphe brush set that have no, I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know, that's just makeup, but they have no numbers or anything, so I can't tell you what the name of these brushes are. They're just the cheapest brush set I could find on Morphe. I think they were like $29, but I got like 14 or 15 brushes, something like that, and it was a pretty good deal. I love them, I use them all the time, but I feel like I need more brushes, so I'm in the process of like getting more. Alright, now that after we got through that long intro, how about we go into Bear. Ooh, there's a little kick up. Actually, you know what, I might go into the bigger one that I just got, just because. Ooh! These are e.l.f., so I probably paid $3 a piece for these, which, by the way, does anyone else feel like e.l.f. is getting like super expensive? I'm going in to define me. Like, I realize it's $3, but I feel like that's expensive, because I feel like you used to be able to get their brushes for like $1. Because when I first started doing makeup, like way back in the day, and I didn't know anything about makeup, but I really wanted to, I used e.l.f. and I feel like they were like $1. Like literally $1. I'm going into Evolve because I don't feel like they are. This is like the neatest thing ever. I feel legit. If you're wondering, I'm totally staring at myself. Feeling quite narcissistic. That's probably wrong. Correct me in the comments. I swear that that edge looks blended in person, but it looks super harsh in the camera. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just keep getting darker and darker as I'm talking and completely ignoring what I'm supposed to be doing. I want to finish my deep cleaning today. I've been watching Jessica Tull. If you know who that is, then I've been watching a lot of videos like that lately, and it's like completely satisfying to watch a house go from like shambles to completely put together. A lot of my furniture is a lot older, so it doesn't quite look as aesthetically pleasing as hers. But I've been cleaning my house and just getting rid of all sorts of stuff. I'm just not telling my husband because he will have a panic attack and keep everything, and I don't want that. I might be crazy, but I think this name shade is Slice. I wrote them all on the actual palette, but my problem is that my silver marker went dry, so I used a pencil and kind of engraved the names in there so I can see them, but not like super well. So yeah, I went in to Slice with an even smaller blending brush, and I'm taking that brush that I was using before and just kind of like smoking it out so it's not a harsh dark line. I think it looks pretty good. If you're having problems getting something to blend, always try and go in with the brush that has the lighter color on it and blend it, because usually it'll help blend it. You don't even have to pick up any extra product. You can, but if you do, be very light and just sweep it over that darker color and just maybe some small circular motions and then some long sweepy motions depending on the look you're going for, and it really will help. You'll still have that line right, you'll still have that darker color where you placed it, but then you'll have like a more smoky look where it's blown out instead of just in that one spot. But be careful not to blend it too much because you don't want it in a space that you didn't originally want it. I'm going into Muse. It's the black color in the palette, in case that's the wrong name. I think that's what it says. We're going to go into a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape and cut our crease. And I start at the very bottom near my lash line because my brush is full of product at that point, and spread it out to where I have like a small even layer on my brush, and then I blend up until I can make a nice smooth line, because I don't have enough eyelid to do that trick where you look up. It tends to go all the way up here, and then I don't have room for any of my other eyeshadow. So if you're like me and you can't do that, this works pretty well. I know when I first started out, I just kind of went in and then I'd get super frustrated because it all just wanted to go and transfer up. Okay, I'm gonna go into Artistic. I'm not gonna lie, there are some colors in this palette I haven't even tried. I know that there's like golds and stuff in this palette, and I just haven't touched them because I got the Smoke Sessions palette a little bit ago, and it has the most beautiful, gorgeous golds you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, entire life. And so I just haven't touched them, and before I started YouTube, I kind of stuck to the basic, like 4 shades, and the only time I ventured out into color, I used the Jaclyn Hill palette just because it's got such a inviting color story. It really made me want to. This color, by the way, is gorgeous, and it's laying down amazingly. I'll be honest, I really didn't like the quality of these shadows when I tried them, but I only tried like 3 colors, so it might have been just those colors. Like, I do notice I have trouble with some Morphe colors, but I just didn't use the palette. And now using it now, I'm like, oh, this is gorgeous. Like, why? I'm going into Slick and Evolve just a little bit, just to blend that edge right there. So y'all are gonna laugh at me, but I also went into the art supply section at Walmart and picked me up some brushes from there because I wanted a really fine liner brush, and I think it might do the job. It's just short enough to give it like that stiffness, but thin enough that I think it will make a really beautiful line. This is Slogan. So the last time I used this liner, I put a little bit of contact solution in it because it's so dry, but now it's like not exactly picking up on the brush because it's like so watery. That might be how I have to use this. That's not a bad line. We're gonna go into the so if I stop recording, just know I'm doing this. Well, it was blinking, now it just stopped. My husband says she didn't chew on that. The whole tip is missing. He should know that's the best part. I used to listen to Alanis Morissette as a kid, and like, I don't know who artists are, but I used to listen to her and belt her music at the top of my lungs. And now that like I'm older and I actually pay attention to who's singing, and I'm like constantly on Pandora radio, but always listening to older music, I'm like super into Alanis Morissette again. We're gonna go into the Tarte Shape Tape again because I like the way it conceals. I know a lot of people are always looking for dupes. As far as I stretch this concealer, I don't see why you would need a dupe. I just feel like it lasts so long. Do I look highlighted? So this is actually a vlogging camera, but I figured because, you know, limited funds and whatnot, it might be better to buy a vlogging camera. That way I can do these videos and videos where I'm moving around without having any problem, because if I got a stationary camera and started trying to vlog, then we might have issues transferring because it might not take motion as well. But there shouldn't be a reason why a camera that's used to motion or that's designed for motion shouldn't be able to take a video that's sitting still. You can't even see what that is. No, you still can't see what that is. Anyway, you guys can tell me on the quality. I feel so good. Yes, I'm one of those people who's like, I feel so refreshed. Good morning. It is like 7:56. I started at like 6 o'clock this morning, like trying to get ready to do this. A little bit of a bigger one. I'm gonna have to get rid of this purple. My ghetto color switch. I think I'm gonna go into create. Not to toot my own horn, but I like that. I don't know why I feel like Jeffree Star now, but yeah, I had to do his little swish flick. Oh! It's a Harry Potter wand I made. But I actually do own Harry Potter wands, so if that's not embarrassing for a 25-year-old. I've been thinking about this, but if you'd like me to do a series on like doing other people's Instagram makeups, like obviously not the really talented ones, I gotta build up to that. Like I started YouTube and I'm like good at like cut creases and stuff, and then everybody's taking it to like the next level where they're like, I can do a Bob Ross painting on my face, and I'm like, go home, Susie. God, Karen! You're such a bag of douche. Karen is always a bag of douche. If you don't know what that's from, I wonder if you could look that up. Like, just, Karen is always a bag of douche. And like, if it would come up. It would be pretty cool if you could. I'm going into my Tarte Pro Glow to Go. On your corner in the pouring rain, with a broken smile, she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved. Smile. Ask her if she wants to stay out. Okay, I also got some elf lashes I'd like to try on, but remember this the way it is in all its beautiful glory. That way if I mess up. This is the Luxe Lash Kit from e.l.f. What do you think, guys? Did I do good? I think I did. Alright guys, that's the completed look. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.